So, so shall we start with the builder pattern?
Yes.
Yeah. Today's topic, we will try to cover builder pattern, object pool, prototype, and singleton. Starting with the builder pattern here. Builder pattern is a very important creational design pattern that lets you create complex objects step by step. Two key things you need to remember here. One is the formalized definition provided by Gang of Four, who is the original, means the author, who are the authors who conceptualized and formalized the definitions of these design patterns. According to them, builder design pattern separates the construction of a complex object from its representation so that the same construction process can create different representations. Here, the complex object denotes that the creation of the object is not a one-step process. Instead, we will be using multiple approaches, multiple configurations will be used for the final output of that object. And here, representation denotes that it's the actual object which is being returned from the builder method, get result method, whatever the method we will expose. The actual object which will be returned, that is the representation which I'm talking about. So the construction of that complex object should be different from the actual construction process. That's the objective here. It's especially useful when we want to create objects which can have lots of configuration options. Taking, for example, like earlier we were working on the vehicle example. So from taking the example from that
Yes.
perspective, vehicle can have different steps ranging from building doors, windows, roofs, engines, bumpers, paintings, etc. These steps are the ones which will define our contract interface. So here we are showing you the class diagram, which will be relevant for this one. Let's understand this in terms of our class diagram, what we are trying to do here. Here we have four components. Obviously, one is the product, which will be our car from our previous analogy, and this will be our final output. Product is equivalent to our car.
Yeah.
Builder is nothing but the interface, and it contains the steps which I mentioned earlier, like building doors, building windows, attachment of roofs, engines, doing the paintings. Those things are the
Okay. Builder is kind of a person who is doing some kind of work.
no, builder is
Like,
just the interface, just the contract to tell us that what are the steps.
yeah. No, means in the real life, like in the layman language, what builder suggests is that like
Yeah,
like
it's just kind of a
the
documentation.
painter or the carpenter or someone. Okay.
And finally is the concrete builder. Concrete builder is just the implementation of the builder, what the actual steps would be, like how the doors are, what are the number of doors, how the windows will open, how the roofs will be attached. Those are the steps, the actual implementation of the builder interface. This is our concrete builder.
Okay.
And finally is the
Understood.
director. Director is the one which actually constructs the object, which provides all this information and provides the director is the one which is what we can say is the one facing the client. So client will be dealing with the director to construct the actual product and getting the result. So as mentioned in the class diagram itself, director will have an instance of builder. So director will direct which parts need to follow, what are the steps, and finally these things will happen.
Okay. Like in the concrete builder, everything will be there to add the roof, to add the doors, and means how to add those things, right? And director will have the instance of the concrete builder, right?
Director will have the instance of concrete builder, exactly.
Okay, and he will, means using that instance of concrete builder, he will provide some parameters or configurations to do the doors or the roofs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
In the way director wants.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
You are right.
So
You are on the correct path.
we need to attach our code to the director.
Yeah, we need to do. Let's try to understand this from the perspective of actual code, what we are trying to do here. Okay. So earlier we had done a similar example with factory method and abstract method. Let's create our new project, build a design pattern. This would be very much similar to Java. So if you're not aware with C# coding, that won't be much of a problem here.
Okay.
So I've created a builder design pattern.
And what if I am not aware of Java also?
Okay, if you're not, if you are aware with the basic object-oriented programming language, I don't think it should be a problem for you to understand what I'm trying to convey here through the example.
Okay, cool. Just pulling the lens.
So here is our first one, a basic program, a basic console program I've created, which will be printing console.writeLine, hello world with this printing. So we will modify this project to our final output. So from the perspective of class diagram, we need an interface. We need an interface for our builder. So let's create our vehicle builder. I will create a directory called interface for the simplification, where we will placing our contracts. I'll add an interface here. Let's say iCarBuilder. So this will be our interface. This will be telling us what we need here. What would be the steps here, right? As I mentioned in our, it will see on our list. So builder will be containing the steps of building our final product. So let's mention our steps for car builder, like for example, like what would be the model of the car, what would be the doors, colors. Just for example, like I'll make this class as a public just for, okay. I'll provide the model and add its getter setter. I'll provide the doors. This is for a reference. Actual implementation for your project may be different. So I'm just providing a string implementation for doors. What should be the color of the car? Let's do with this as of now. And finally, we will provide like an output car, get car, which will be the result. Sorry, this should be our iCar. iCar, we don't need that. Let's create a car. Car would be our final product, which is according to our analogy. So let's create a car model here. Create a class. So in this car would be having a several features, like obviously it needs to have some features like string. I'll mention the same as the string model. Get set. Since our building steps is just as the same as the assigning one, I will directly copy it from the interface. What are the steps here? Just directly copy it from here.
Okay, means for this project, interface and the concrete class are quite similar, right?
Means not exactly you're saying. Means interface has the purpose of like building steps, and this is the car is like the actual implementation.
How to build?
No,
yeah.
The car is the actual product. So how to build would be defined as the, so in our like concrete builder, we will be just providing this car.model is equal to whatever we will get from the builder, whatever we will be getting as a configuration part. I'll come to the point how we are coming to this. So this is the car attributes, like what would be the model, what would be the doors, colors. Just for reference, string brand. I will add additional steps for clarification, like this is the brand. So this is not actual the same as the car builder. It's a different thing. And I will add functionality for also this car. Start car console.write line starting car. So this is our car, right? This is our car model, which is having some functionalities. So we have a now we have a iCar builder. iCar builder is having has got the reference for the car. Now starts is actual. Now let's proceed with the actual implementation of this builder. So I will have to implement a car builder, specific car builder. Let's start with a item. Let's start with a Tata car builder. This one is a specific product, right? This one is a specific implementation of our car builder. So I will extend it with iCar builder. This is our interface. I'll make it public for everyone to receive this. In C#, this is the way to implement the getter setters. In Java, I know there is a different method. We create a private variable and create two separate methods of get and set for that private attribute, right? So we are proceeding with this thing as of now. And finally, the implementation of getCar. The implementation of getCar would be something like we will be instantiating this car here. Where car is equal to new car, and we will be providing the brand. Brand should be specific since this is a Tata car, so I will be directly providing this Tata here. Okay. So for each, I need to make it as a car. This should resolve the error, and other errors are I'll need to make each of them as public for them to be accessible from outside. I'll set colors. So this is where our business logic is going.
Okay.
Or the instantiation of the actual car is happening. It should be model, not modal. So you will see we have the actual implementation of our Tata car builder. Whatever the model would be there, whatever the color would be there. Using those attributes, using those building steps, we are finally providing the get car.
Okay.
Now let's proceed with the creation of the director, which will be our final fourth part of this builder structure. So let's start with add a new item class car director. So car director is the one where we are actually construction of the car is happening, where we will be actually calling each of the steps, and finally we will be getting the result from the concrete builder. So let's start with the car director implementation. So as we had seen in the previous part, like a car director will have a car builder instance, and it will have a construct method where actual implementation is where we are calling each of the steps. So let's add each of these steps. So one would be public iCar builder instance. We are having a car builder instance here. Okay. Let's add a constructor where we need to initialize a car director with whatever the configurations we are having. We will pass the configurations here in the we'll pass the car builder instance here. We don't need to make it as public. Let's make it as private read-only only. So we have our car director initialize, and finally our final method, construct method. Construct method, where actually we will be calling the we will be doing the construction of the object. So let's car builder. Let's set the color red. Car builder dot. Those would be like say 4. Okay. Car builder dot. Model would be say indica. That should be right. And finally, we need to return the car as a part of the our. We don't need to return the car actually. We can, because our car builder instance is having the get car method. We need to expose some of the part. So we are exposed car builder as a part from where we will be actually getting the result. So so to access the get car builder, we need to make it as public. Yeah, correct. So that car builder should be accessible. So we need to make it as a what I was saying is that let's create an instance of car here, car, and car car builder dot get car, and we will storing in the car director. I'll make it as a void. We don't need to return anything. So yeah, so if you will see, we have created a car director, which is having a constructor class, which is having a car builder as an instance, and we will be passing the instance of car builder to the car director. And using that construct method, where actual construction will be happening. We will be calling each of the steps in the director class. We will be calling each of the steps mentioned in the car builder. One step was model. So we have called a model step. One step was door. One step was color. So we can change each of the step to get a different representation of the actual product. So suppose like I can change the doors to be 2. So the final product will be different. So that means we are getting the final representation, final object on the basis of the configuration steps, on the basis of the car builder steps. Each step by step we will follow. So this was the objective, and in this way we are trying to achieve here. So now let's try to call it from our client and see what is happening here, whether we are having the actual car builder or not. So let's create, first of all, let's create our car builder. New Tata car builder. Now let's create our constructor, car director. Director is equal to new car director, and we will be passing this car builder in the instance. So we have our director, and now director can call the construct step. So finally the construction is happening from the client side. Client has not to do nothing with this each of the step. Client can use each of the unique builders to invoke the construction of the object. And finally director can get the car, and we will be, let's start the car. Can we start the car? Car should be able to start, right?
Yeah.
Where is our car? Let's make it public so that our car can get started. So let's try to go through the program once again to gain the understanding what is happening here actually. Shall we?
Yeah, sure.
So one is our car builder. Car builder will contain nothing but steps. What steps we need to follow to build our final object. Okay.
Okay.
One step is model setting, setting doors, setting of color, and finally getting the car. This part is not relevant to actually the car builder. Means this part is actually, but we have added because this obviously there should be a way to get the result from builder to get the final output from the builder. So get car is also with the step of the iCar builder. So let's proceed with the implementation. I by mistake that car builder. I will rename it to Tata car builder. So we have a Tata car builder. Each Tata car builder will have some configuration, model, doors, colors. This will be set at the runtime. Whatever Tata car builder is the actual implementation of the iCar builder.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, means this is a step which is actually implementing the iCar builder. Okay. And finally, the get car builder is also having an implementation where we are actually returning the car. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Third piece is the car object. Car object is each with its own configuration model there. This is not the step. This is something different from the step. Step would be in the car builder. Car is having just attributes. What are the properties of the car?
Okay.
So one is a brand, one is a color, and one is a functionality. Each object is having some properties and methods, right? So
Yes.
I've added 4 properties and 1 method. And finally is the car director. Car director is from where we are actually calling which will be receiving the instance of the car builder, and actually construction is happening. Car director is responsible for calling each of the steps of the car builder, and finally getting the result. So car director inside the construct step, we are calling each of the steps of the car builder. One step was the color, one step was the door, one step was the model, and finally we are setting as the attribute. And in the client is responsible for 2 things. One is the creation of the car builder, another is the creation of director. So one can create a director using the instance of the car builder. Like suppose they have a different instance, like suppose we need to create a Ford car. So there would be a different implementation for a Ford car builder. So that car builder would be passed to the car director, and accordingly that construction would be happening. So just to test it out, let's run our application builder design pattern and see whether the car has started or not. So yeah, car is starting. So this is our app. One of the ways to segregate the construction, each of the steps and the final output. So you see what we are trying to achieve here. Here the problem was the step. By segregating the steps, by separating out the steps from the actual product implementation, we can achieve the different actual result.
Yeah.
So yeah, means another way or earlier with the factory method one, what we would have done using the factory method, like we use the inheritance property, right? So we would have a separate instance we would have a separate car contract, and we would have created a different instance for each car, like Tata car, Ford car, and different car. Here, instead of separating the actual product, we have separated the ways which we are creating the product. So like what I can say in the simplified way means that since in the simple manner, I can say that changing one of the steps can result in a different way in which our final output will be resulting. So this is the objective of our builder design pattern, and which we try to achieve here. So yeah, that's it for the builder design pattern. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.